Sign 1 scene. You think deeply about everything. You don't just skim the surface, you question everything. When someone says, "That's just how it is," you think, "But why?" You can't help but connect dots others don't even see. You might lie awake at night wondering about purpose, meaning, and the universe itself. People might call you an overthinker. But that's not a flaw. That's the sign of a mind that seeks truth. Gifted minds don't settle for shallow answers. They want to understand life at its core. Sign 2I, you feel emotions more intensely than others. When you love deeply. When you're hurt, it cuts twice as hard. You notice the smallest tone change in someone's voice, or the sadness behind a smile. You care, sometimes too much. But this emotional depth, its power, it gives you empathy, creativity, and intuition most people don't have. The world may tell you you're too sensitive, but sensitivity is the radar of a gifted soul. It's how you read between the lines and see what others miss. Sign 3, you get bored easily, but when you're interested, you become unstoppable. You can't fake enthusiasm. If something doesn't challenge you, your brain checks out fast. School might have felt dull. Repetitive jobs drive you crazy. But when you find something that lights you up, you go all in. Hours disappear. You lose track of time. It's not laziness, it's how gifted focus works. You need depth, not repetition. You crave mastery, not mediocrity. Sign 4, you're highly self-critical. You always feel like you could have done better. Even when people praise you, you think, yeah, but it's not enough. This isn't arrogance. It's self-awareness turned up to 100. Gifted individuals often have an inner voice that demands growth. But here's the trap. That same voice can become your biggest enemy. You might mistake constant self-evaluation for failure. In reality, it's your mind striving for excellence. Remember, perfection isn't the goal, progress is. Sign 5, you struggle to fit in. You might feel like you're too different. For most groups, you don't enjoy small talk, and fake conversations drain you. You crave real connection, deep, honest, mind-expanding talk. But that's rare, right? So you end up feeling lonely, even in a crowd. Here's the thing. Gifted people often live on a different wavelength. It's not that you're antisocial. It's that your soul needs something real. Once you find your tribe, everything changes. Sign 6, you notice patterns and inconsistencies instantly. Someone tells a story that doesn't add up. You catch it. You see how one small decision can ripple through everything. Your brain works like a radar, scanning for logic, connections, and meaning. This makes you a fast learner, a creative problem solver, and sometimes a little intimidating. But it also means you see problems before others do. You think faster, deeper, and wider, and that can feel isolating. Still, that's one of your greatest strengths. Sign 7, you have a restless desire to do more. You always feel like time is slipping away. There's this low-level urgency inside you whispering, you were meant for more. It's not about fame or money. It's about impact. Gifted people crave purpose like air. You want your life to mean something. That drive can make you restless, but it's also what pushes you to grow, to create, to change the world in your own way. Sign 80, you learn fast, but forget easily if you're not emotionally invested. You can pick up complex ideas quickly. You might understand something after hearing it once, but if it doesn't resonate with you, it vanishes just as fast. Gifted learning isn't about memorization, it's about passion. Your brain holds onto what it feels, not what it's told to remember. Sign 9, you can sense potential in yourself and others. You look at people and instantly see what they could become. You believe in people's hidden abilities, sometimes more than they do. That's why you're drawn to mentoring, creating, or leading. But that same ability can make you impatient when others don't see what you see. Remember, not everyone moves at your speed. Gifted perception comes with responsibility, to use it to lift others, not judge them. Sign 100, you often feel misunderstood. You explain an idea, and people look at you like you're from another planet. You express your emotions, and they say, you're overreacting. You think you're the problem, but you're not. You just think differently. And that's exactly what makes you powerful. Most gifted people don't realize they are until they stop trying to fit in and start embracing who they are.